so much, and we really have to understand the significance of the moment. And I keep saying this over and over again, because if we don't understand the significance of the moment, we will allow this moment to pass us by, and we will have failed our ancestors in a real way. And I was in Washington, D.C. a few months ago talking to a delegation of Africans. And I talked about when I was Brooklyn Borough president. And my mother, prior to me becoming the borough president, she would walk past that amazing building of Borough Hall. And there was a level of intimidation of that building. But then, when I won, she walked differently. She no longer was intimidated. She was no longer intimidated by the structure. She would come inside and tell people, I'm coming to see my son, he's the borough president. And so, my mother had a third grade education. And now I'm in a room with a bunch of physicians, a bunch of doctors, a bunch of business owners, a bunch of professionals. And you need to feel the same way that women with that third grade education. If you don't realize where we are right now, you are missing the moment. The 4 major cities in America are being run by African Americans. Some of the largest corporations in this country are run by African Americans. The leader of the state senate, African American. The leader of the assembly, African American. The public advocate, African American. The leader of the city council, African American. Some of the major committees, African American. The mayor, African American. When you start to realize that when I returned to Ghana, we left in slavery, I returned with the mayoralty. And so, if right now in 2023, if you are still walking around with your head bent down, not understanding the most powerful country on the globe have African Americans that are running the country, then you did not make the connection and connect the dots. You are focusing on the part of African Americans. You are focusing on the American part. You need to start focusing on the African part. You need to start understanding your cousin is the mayor of the most powerful city in the world. So you have to start thinking differently, acting differently, and believing differently. Then you need to look at what we can do during this period of time. And your voices must be louder. Because no matter what tribe you are from on the continent of Africa, you're still African. So when someone attacks your brother on the continent of Africa or in the diaspora, you need to stand up and rise against us. I'm under too much attack and criticism from my African community to be silent while I'm under this attack. You need to start listening to the spirit of the ancestors and say, we need to be standing with our brother right now. We need to be fortifying our strength while we are at war of making sure our community gets the things that we deserve. That is the calling today. And to my physicians who are in the room, all of you are of prominence in medical professions. There are too many medical crises in our community for us to have aspired to get to this level and ignore what is happening around mental health, what's happening around healthcare, what's happening around diabetes, illnesses, and what we're going through. It's time for us to seize this moment that we are in. That is what this moment is about. The moment is not about elevating Eric to be mayor. The moment is about elevating our community and the things that we deserve and the things that we fought for. I'm going to do my part. But I'm clear on this. I would not be here if I didn't have this brother from Nigeria. This brother stood with me when no one thought it was possible. He believed. And I knew there was a reason years ago that I went to Nigeria. Because you find some of the best warriors, some of the best fighters, never gave up. When we were 13 points behind in the poll, you went to Nigeria, and I don't know what you did when you were there. But I know when you came back. When you came back, we went from 13 points behind